Why are food prices in Jamaica skyrocketing right now? Well, every Christmas season, we normally expect a little spike, just because sellers are trying to see how much they can milk from consumers. But what we're seeing in 2025, this is different. This is extreme. And there's a real reason behind it. Let's talk specifically about market produce, because that's where the biggest shock is hitting Jamaicans. On October 28, 2025, Jamaica was hit hard by Hurricane Melissa, especially the southwestern part of the island. The storm made landfall in Westmoreland, and the areas that feed Jamaica with fresh produce were devastated. Now, foreigners might not know this, but St. Elizabeth has long been called the breadbasket of Jamaica. That's where you get tomatoes, skellion, thyme, sweet peppers, and watermelon. Cabbage mostly comes from Manchester and Clarendon. Yam, sweet potato, banana, plantain, all heavy from Upper Clarendon now. And of course, Trelawney is famous for yam, but Clarendon catching up. So when a category-breaking hurricane wipes out those areas, what you get next is simple: shortages, price gouging, and food panic. And here's the shocking part. Most of the produce in the markets right now is not Jamaican. It's imported from the US. But even the foreign goods are overpriced. Foreign carrot, $700 per pound. Cabbage, $400 per pound. String beans, $800 per pound. Sweet pepper, $1,200 to $2,000 per pound. Imported food is supposed to be cheaper because it wasn't affected by the hurricane. So why the ridiculous prices? 2 words: price gouging. Sellers inflating cost because they know people have no choice. Now let's look at the little local produce we still have. Hot pepper, $3,000 per pound. Scallion, $800 to $1,000 per pound. Tomatoes, $1,000 to $1,200 per pound. And the list goes on. But here's the part that really gets me. People always love to say, why don't you just plant your own food? Plant it where? I live in a housing scheme. The little backyard I have, I'm not cluttering it up with pots. And the people online bragging that they planted 6 little cabbage and 2 tomatoes, can that sustain you for the entire year? I cook every single day. So how many peppers, tomatoes, cabbage, yam, and sweet potato am I supposed to plant to never buy food again? Make that make sense. The reality is simple. Jamaica is facing a post-hurricane food crisis, and instead of stabilizing the market, many vendors are taking advantage. That's why food prices are skyrocketing. Not just seasonal greed, but disaster impact plus human dishonesty.